Welcome to Pivots 03. In the previous lessons, Pivots 01 and Pivots 02, we showed you how to format the raw data and added formulas to get additional time data that we can work with when we are going to make our pivot reports. Now we want to add further data labels to give us even more flexibility and possibilities in the reporting. So far, we only have numbers. But now we would like to add month name and the weekday name, plus some time intervals, so we are not stuck with our either measuring a whole day or every hour, or twice an hour as the readings are recorded. So we want to define our own time intervals to work with, and we want to be able to specify whether we are looking at day or night. And we are leaving an extra column for later. Now, in order to get this information, we need LookUp Tables, which we have prepared on a separate tab. And in these LookUp Tables, we will define what labels need to be linked to what numbers. The first one is the weekday number, 1 to 7, where we want to name the weekday, which we've done here in full and in English, from Monday to Sunday. And of course, one of the advantages is that you can also name your weekdays in your own language if you want, or just make them abbreviated. We also want to translate the month numbers into names, which we do here. This is again done in English and the advantages are the same. You can name them whatever you wish. You can use another language. Finally, we make a table where we are listing the 24 hours in a day, and adding time intervals and defining whether we are looking at day or night. And of course, you can put in whatever definitions you wish in whatever language you wish. But these are the tables we are going to use. Now going to our formulas. In order to get this additional data, we need to link the data with the LookUp tables, and we will use the VLOOKUP function. Starting with the month. This is equal to VLOOKUP, open parenthesis, the month number, comma, find the lookups. And we have the months here, from 1 to 12. Hit F4, in order to make this reference absolute. And in the formula, we will add comma 2, meaning the numbers need to look in the second column of this table to find the answer. Close parenthesis and press enter. And we have April. The weekday equals VLOOKUP, open parenthesis, the weekday number, comma. The LookUp tables for the weekdays is here. Press F4 to make their reference absolute. And we need to look in the second column. So comma 2. Close parenthesis and hit enter. This was a Sunday. Now we want to find the time intervals. This is equal to VLOOKUP, open parenthesis, the time, comma, the LookUp table, which states the hours. We will just take the whole table. Press F4 for absolute reference, comma, and we are looking the time intervals, which are in the second column. So it is comma 2. Close parenthesis and press enter. This time interval is between 0001 hours to 06 hours. And now we wish to see whether this is day or night. So this is equal to VLOOKUP, open parenthesis, the time again, comma, and we are going to the same LookUp table. Hit F4 for absolute reference, comma. This time we have to look in the third column for the answer. So, 3. Close parenthesis. Hit enter. This is nighttime. Now we have to find further labels to work with. And in Pivots 04 we will show you how to create and finalize the table. So we are really getting ready for the pivot tables.